cinema. Absolute fucking cinema this reveal was for the cover of GTA 6. It was immaculate. It was astonishing. It was breathtaking.
It's beautiful.
With the iconic Vice City original theme remixed for the new generation of players like myself. And they gave us some snippets of how Vice City is looking currently right now at this juncture. And my God, I have not been hyped for a game like this in a hot minute. I really have not. And that's not saying much, considering that there wasn't much games to look forward to these days. The cover art for this game is so beautiful. Even the alligator, the Florida alligator, is being starred on the cover. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, my bad. I already know what people is typing right now. Gwoppy, it's been 3 weeks. Where the hell have you been? I'm getting to that. Hold your horses and keep your SpongeBob tidy whities out of a knot. I'll explain. You see, what had happened was I got this thing called a
J-O-B.
I'm fairly certain a lot of you guys have heard of this, or you guys have this. And like me, I decided to get a new job because retail sucks. I'm just gonna be real. Retail fucking blows. Thanks to my boy Perfect Sushi. If y'all don't know him, y'all don't know me. He actually got me in the dough at his job that he's currently working in. And at a different branch, I was able to go at this same very job that he does, basically, but we're at different locations. Honestly, it might have been for the better, because if me and Sushi was actually at the same branch, ain't no fucking work gonna get done. I'm just gonna be fucking real right now. Dude, we'll for real be like Mordecai and Rigby, or Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys, with the way that we'll be acting the fool on the clock.
22 cars and a boat totaled? How did you think about?
We didn't sink it.
And on top of that, now that my weekly checks is coming in like clockwork again, and opposed to bi-weekly pay, which also sucks, popsicles, I'm actually feeling very much in a good mood as of recently. And because of that, I'm going to reinstate some privileges around here. GTA 6 is still on pace to be released on November 19th, 2026. Pineapple on pizza is tolerable. And to you cretins that enjoy these bland, flavorless, sugarless motherfuckers known as sugar cookies that you get from Jewel-Osco, Walmart, and wherever you get your sugar cookies from, you can still enjoy them, just not anywhere near me. I'm just telling you that now, because those cookies are trash. And I'll stand on business with that one. You can come square up with me if you want. I'll lay your ass out. I got off topic again, didn't I? Okay. But I was really originally about to make a video ranting about what in the hell is Rockstar taking so long with GTA 6. And finally, my prayers was about to be answered before the unholy banhammer known as My Unholy Rages on YouTube came to be. Because, like, for real, on the real, we was about to be in mid-June, and they said that the major marketing for this game was about to come in around summertime, basically the start of summer. I'm looking around, and it's the middle of goddamn June. So that had me concerned for a little bit. But randomly, out of the blue, I think it was on like a random Tuesday or Wednesday last week or something along those lines, they dropped not only the cover art reveal for GTA 6, but also announced that the pre-orders will be going live at midnight on June 25th, 2026. Which also leads into the second part of the video that I was going to talk about. But before that, I just gotta also bring this up, is that there was a lot of clickbait YouTube channels that was saying, oh, Rockstar is actually going to deviate from the iconic tile, like 9 or 10 tile style of their cover art for GTA 6. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This is GTA 6 we're talking about, with GTA as the cover art with their iconic 10 or whatever number it is for the tiles. I believe it's 10 or 9 or whatever it is that they feature, giving you a taste of what's to come in the game. And needless to say, I'm just happy that old methods and old habits haven't died out. Because honestly, God, I think my two favorite tiles out of this whole entire cover has to be the Lamborghini Aventador down in the bottom left-hand corner, or the dude that's popping a wheelie in front of the cops on a sport bike. Honestly, God, I'm honestly about to get my bike license, and my dad's about to hand me his sports bike, his 1000cc sports bike that he tuned up after all these years. I'm about to act a fool just like how they are in Vice City, bro, when this game come out. But now that I got that out of the way, I'm also gonna pause on this subject before I forget the second part of the subject that I really wanted to talk about in this video. Now, with the pre-orders about to go live in literally 2.5 days, they're saying that the pre-orders that the pre-order prices that got leaked on like some European website retailer, they're saying that the game is gonna cost $80 to $200 to possibly $230 for the standard edition, all the way up to the collector's edition. Now, here's my twofold part opinion about this subject. Number one is that I don't know where they got this information from, because I'm not from Europe, okay? I'm an American, unfortunately. And from what they were saying is that it's going to be costing $80 US. But if it's in Europe, I'm pretty certain that they use, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, is it pounds or euros? Because I'm fairly certain that majority of Europe uses, I think, pounds, right? But I'm pretty sure it's also euros. I don't know. My Swiss friend can probably explain it to me better, because he uses Swiss francs, but other parts use euros and then other parts use francs. It's confusing even for me. So we're just going to say, for sake of argument, it's going to cost 80 euros, which is going to be, or like, it's going to be like 90 euros, which is going to be $80 USD. So then my thing is that if we date this back to the Mario Kart World situation, when this was the first ever game to push the envelope and habitually step across the line for $80 titles now in the AAA gaming space, they were saying that the game originally is going to cost $90 USD, but it was originally came out that it was European price in euros, which was 80, but then that translates to $90. $90. Now, part two of this equation, of my opinion, why do I not believe that this is true? Well, for one reason and one reason only, it doesn't come straight from the horse's mouth like I tell you every time. We will know the exact price in our own currency at exactly midnight, June 25th, 2026. Because you already know that with this supposed leak, quote unquote, that now Forbes magazine is saying that it's not true. They're saying that it can be roughly $70 standard, and then the collector's edition can cost as much as $200. But like I said before, we're gonna know the exact price when we know the exact price. So to all these little GTA 6 clickbait YouTube channels that's trying to get their views up for the month because they know that they're not talented at anything else to get any views, and they know this is the only way that they can get views on the shitty, pathetic little YouTube channel, they're gonna be fairly and sadly mistaken when they say that these prices that was supposedly leaked are true, and they're gonna be sadly mistaken when June 25th comes around and Rockstar decides to price the game standard at 70, which I'd argue and play devil's advocate and say that it should be compared to 80, because if anything over that, it's going to set a very dangerous precedent for the doggone video game industry as a whole. And really, there is either one or two possibilities of what could happen June 25th. Either that Rockstar is going to be this much of a proverbial Red Sea crab and price the game standard at around 80 or 90 or God forbid $100. Then when that happens, a good majority of their sales will be in the gutter right off that general principle alone, including me hard pushing for not to buy this game at that price, because that's too much. But the other equation or possibility that could happen that may or may not be true is that Rockstar could possibly price this game at 70, and then the collector's edition or whatever editions is in between, if they want to make a deluxe edition edition with early access with $100 because they know they want to, because they know people will pay for it. And then if you have people like me who's interested in buying the collector's editions, they can do that too. Just price it reasonably, because I'll say it like this much: they can't price out the people that they originally do not care about in the grand scheme of things. Let's be real here, and let's keep it 10 times 10 here, and then say, oh, pre-order our game now and you'll get early access for X amount of dollars more than what you really should be paying. If they go with the very first possibility that I just explained to you guys, trust and believe that the notorious GwoppyTrai and his colleague and right-hand fox, the unholy and unfiltered Kenny Foxborough, will be there no matter what. And trust and believe you me, that Rockstar will be on the unfortunate end of an unholy rant. An unholy and unfiltered rant that I will not hesitate to repeat if they cross me. Now, on this closing note, will I be pre-ordering this game? Most likely, yes. But like I said, we're going to have to figure out what the prices are, because you're going to have me and other people that's on the computer at midnight, knowing good and well they have to get up for work in 5 hours, pressing F5 so they can be the first ones to place their pre-order for the collector's edition before they all sell out and all retailers, and only to find out that it's really more overpriced than what it should be. And you're going to see the unfortunate price tag of possibly $80 to $100 standard for a game that really shouldn't be priced like that, because it's going to ruin the industry. But overall, I may end up pre-ordering this game, not because of my hype for this game, but on the basic principle of this is my first real GTA game as an adult that I can legally buy with my own money. That, and possibly get my YouTube career off the ground finally after all these years. And I'm going to do it the right way compared to some of these incoherent swines that's clickbaiting their way to subscribers, views, and quick, easy paydays. Yes, I'm throwing shade. Don't at me. I stand on business. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. I really want to know what my people and anyone that come across this video will say about this whole entire ordeal about pre-orders going live this Thursday. So if you guys are planning on pre-ordering, let me know. If you guys aren't, let me know as well, because it's gonna be chaos come midnight of the 25th. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. This your boy Gwop. If you guys like and subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm out, bro. Deuces.